And we're back. Now let's see what murdered all of these space pirates, shall we? Oh, look, there's even more. No life signs detected. These creatures still contain a heat signature. They have not been here for very long. Large amounts of blood missing from the carcasses. These bodies have been used for nourishment, pattern consistent with predator behavior. I'm sure this bodes well. Let's see if I can still button mash like I used to be able to. Oh dear. Big old ugly thing. I love the music in Metroid Prime. Bosses take a little longer to scan. Parasite Queen, parasitic female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in the creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. If you don't scan it, you only shoot at its stomach, and you do slightly less damage. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen, origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the parasites have begun bioengineering program with considerable results. Whoops. It helps if I press the right button during my button mashing. So if you press the A button while shooting missiles, you can rapid fire them out much quicker than you would normally. That's a trick I remember. Because normally you gotta wait a second between each missile round. The charge beam still does more damage than missiles, it's just missiles can be rapid fired. Later on, once we get super missiles, those do the most damage out of everything. Super missiles just completely destroy anything you hit with them.
Evacuate immediately.
No time to scan stuff, we gotta run!
Evacuate immediately.
When I was little, when I played this for the first time, I actually lost here. I didn't make it out the first time. It's not difficult. They give you plenty of time, and it's really easy to make it through all this. Yeah, just disable the turrets, so you don't have to worry. And here, however, don't worry about these guys. Target that. Oh wait, they all died. Never mind. I died there when I was little. How did that happen? I think my game bugged out and that explosion never occurred or something, because I remember those guys turning and firing at me. It only happened once and it was ages ago, so I don't know what happened. I could just be misremembering entirely. It may have been these guys. But I remember dying here the first time I played hard mode. I don't know. I was like, when did I have this game? 2002. I had my GameCube in 2003. So I would have been like 9 when I first played this game. So yeah. And I said it's not kid-friendly, but here I am playing it. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. I learned a pretty good chunk of my vocabulary from this game. There's a lot of words when you're scanning stuff. Just ignore the parasites. They're of little threat to you. You can make it a little hard to see, rather than that. Oh, so yeah, this was my first GameCube game. It actually came with my GameCube. It has a demo disc for the second game and some lore for the Metroid series in general. It was the Platinum GameCube and controller. Came with this. And then Parents bought me Mario Sunshine to go with it. Alright, that works. So yeah, those are my first GameCube games, Metroid Prime and Mario Sunshine, and I loved them. I played them so much. Actually, I think the Morph Ball might be faster because I think they start you with the Boost Ball. Let me confirm that really quick. Do you have the Boost Ball to start with? You don't. Okay, so you still roll quicker. But I have played through this game so very many times. That's probably why I don't like the trilogy, honestly. Hey! I'm so used to the GameCube version that I refuse to play anything else. I don't like the redone controls, and I don't like the, There's just a lot of little things that they changed that I wasn't happy with. It just didn't feel faithful. I don't know. I'm just being nitpicky, honestly. Actually, I say they gave you plenty of time. I think they gave you just enough time. Hey, it's Ridley just right there, hanging out. Looks a little different. See, I like that reaction so much better than her reaction from frickin' Other M. She sees him, she sees he's still alive, and she's just like, damn! And she just glares. This, however, is dumb. I don't think anybody likes this. Big explosion. Boom! She gets bumped and loses all her powers. Like, what? Come on. And now we just have the power suit. Gotta get our Varia suit back. No more Morph Ball, no more missiles, no more Charge Beam, Grapple Beam. I like the second game because at least she has a reason for losing all of her powers. Because the Ing physically steal them from her. She doesn't even have a choice in the matter. Can't go that way. But yeah, I always thought that was silly. Just she goes through way worse things in this game. Much bumpier rides than that, and she's fine. Ridley. Better Ridley, to be exact. He's actually the sole reason she goes down to that planet. She can't leave him alive. Because he's actually very intelligent for a dragon thing. Dragon alien. He's like the second in command for the space pirates next to Mother Brain. And now that Mother Brain is dead, he's basically the leader of the space pirates. At least until Dark Samus does her whole thing in the third game. And resurrects Ridley again. But yeah. The space pirates are obviously still up to no good, so... And Ridley retreated to this little planet, or actually this was a pretty big planet, but nearby planet. So she's got to go investigate. That's another thing I like about this game. She wasn't... Because she's a bounty hunter, she always accepts jobs, usually from the Federation, to go deal with these pesky aliens, but this time she was just in the area and she heard that distress call given out by that ship we were just on, and she saw it was space pirates, so she decided to investigate. And she finds out Ridley's still alive, so she comes down to this planet to see what that's all about. Also, do not miss this scan. For whatever reason, as soon as you leave this area and come back, you can't scan your ship anymore. Registered to Samus Aran. You can return to your ship to recharge your energy, reload weapons, and save the game. Also, I love the music on Tallon Overworld. Red Starburst. Edible flowers bloom seasonally. Considered a delicacy in many territories. Just all the little things all over the place that you can scan. I love it. There's so much of it. So if we go, I think it's up here, we get our mission for the game. Yeah. This lichen seems to be giving off low levels of radiation. No match is found in Flora and Fauna databank. Glowing spider vine. Bioluminescence attracts insects to be consumed by spider vine. Evil plants. Not evil. Okay. Get out of here, buddy. Seedling. Dorsal spines can be ejected in self-defense. Tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience. Retracts into ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. These things have done more damage to me than the damn space pirates did. Oh yeah, I don't have a charge beam, that's right. Gotta get that back. But yeah, Tangleweed, they just slow you down. There's a slightly more dangerous version later on, called Venomweed. And they actually hurt you. Impact Crater. We'll be returning here periodically. That big old crater down there is the final area of the game, so... Code the data decoded. Field team reports are in on stage structure... aged structure of alien design built on the surface of Tallon 4. Studies show the structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations at Tallon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. This means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts. It will be done. Excuse me. Alright, we need missiles to get in there. Never mind. There was a blast shield. I forgot about that. So we actually can't get in there just yet. That's right, because the first artifact is actually in there, and then it points you to, I think, 5 of the other ones. You collect them, and then they point you to the last 6. No, I guess just to show it off. Because it didn't take any time at all. Where's that other door? It's over here, I think. Oh, this is so dark. On this capture card. Can't see anything. Blast cap. Volatile chemicals. Exploding mushrooms that are really hard to see, what with how dark everything is. Eh. Guess I can't lock onto them. Can we even navigate this room? Oh, we need another missile anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, this is gonna get so annoying. Hang on, I'm actually gonna increase this. That didn't make a whole lot of difference. But just because of how dark this capture card makes everything. At least in GameCube games. I haven't noticed it in Wii games. Oh yeah, it's incredibly bright in rooms like this. But I'm gonna leave it up just because of those kind of rooms. Because there are a lot of dark rooms in Metroid Prime. Beetle, burrowing insect with a Brazilian carapace, extremely aggressive. Insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. They're still more annoying than anything else. Sap sac. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or ingenious creatures dare to devour it. Because otherwise they freaking explode. Look at this. Boom. That's a pretty big explosion too. Blast caps, I can actually see these ones. Zoomers. Avoid contact with spikes. They're pretty standard Metroid enemies. And then we have a Sky. The Gamer. Lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. Yeah, Zoomers can just be shot and killed. Whereas Gamers require a missile. Otherwise they just puff out their spikes. I don't think we don't need a missile to go in here, but I don't think we can do anything in here. Oh, you need a missile to go in there. Fair enough. Hold on, dude. I want to scan you first. Stop. Blood flower. Eject toxic spores. Toxins are poisonable even to the blood flower itself. Mouth modules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster and the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. Spores ejected from the stigma of the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. So yeah, just lock onto it and target that. Dead. There's even enough to take out the explodey things. Let's look at that one. It's all yellow. Ow. Large energy. Medium energy. Yeah, large. 20 units of energy. Not that much more, but still helpful. Too smooth to be natural. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it does like Paper Mario. It's small energy, which is 10, large energy, which is 20, and then ultra energy, which is 100. There's no in between. And this takes us to the Chozo Ruins, which is one of the, I think the game has 5 areas in total. There's the Chozo Ruins, Tallon Overworld, Magmoor Caverns, Vendrina Drifts, and the Phazon Mines. Also, is there lore in this room? No, I've actually never found all the lore. I found most of it. Clefts from erosion, carbon dating cannot determine the age of the structures. But yeah, these like wavy walls, these are Chozo lore. At the highest point of our city lies the fountain, a wellspring of pure water that flows throughout our civilization. It is the jewel of the Chozo, the life giver, and yet its waters speak of a clouded future. As we come to understand the paths of time and space more clearly, we have begun to glimpse rough tatters of past and future. Glittering behind reality like soft lights behind a curtain, we have seen the fountain in these glimpses, pouring darkness instead of water, and we cannot guess what the visions mean. Oop. Sorry about that. My computer's doing things. But yeah, I actually really like how the Metroid Prime games give their plot. Basically, you're thrust onto these planets with very little knowledge of what you're doing. And you just kind of uncover the story of these ancient people and the planet and why the space pirates are here and so on and so forth through all the little lores you find throughout the game. That's a lot of beetles. Is that one bigger? No. Just looks bigger. Need missiles to do pretty much anything here. Passageway to shrine. Also, that sound you can kind of hear right here. That is a upgrade, which is actually in there. We can do to cellular decomposition. That like honeycomb portion of it right there, you can break with super missiles, but we can't get in right now, obviously. You need super missiles and you need double jump to get that one. Okay. Video's running a bit long, so I might cut it again and do a third part. Ah, there's an E-tank. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh yeah, these guys. These guys are jerks. Scarab, exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. And it's not kidding, they actually really hurt. So just take the time to shoot them out of the way. Ion. Immobile organisms entirely composed of ocular tissue, capable of launching sustained energy beams when active. The ion is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it because I don't want these videos getting too long like they usually are, so one sec.